So do we have to start over?
We don't have to start over. See, I still don't know. You know what? So go ahead, just keep talking.
Yeah, like I'd say I'm not a nerd.
You're not a nerd.
No, not in any way at all.
But you're
no.
smart.
Okay.
You're a little socially awkward.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
How am I socially awkward?
You don't like to go out?
I go out.
Let's see if this
You were just...
Oh, yes. See?
Okay. You were just mad.
I was just mad what? Because you're going?
I go to parties.
It's your timing. It's almost like every time I say, hey, Sri, let's do a podcast. You're like, well, I got a party to go to.
Well, we're
My
here.
calendar is full. And that's exactly what happens.
Because you want to do it every Friday.
It's not even Friday. It's Monday. It's Monday.
Okay.
What are you doing going to a party on Monday?
We don't have school tomorrow. And it's a birthday party.
Jeez. All right, so I'm going to try one more thing. I hope that doesn't. All right. So let's try this again.
Look, I have a gray hair tie. Look, I'm going to do the makeup guru thing. Where you go like this.
Okay. That's a weird delay, right?
Weird delay. Who cares about the delay? I can't believe you said I was socially awkward.
Aren't you?
That just proves you don't know what socially awkwardness is.
Listen, so would you describe yourself as shy?
No.
You're not shy at all.
No.
So
you think I'm shy?
Well, I know how you are with me. I've known you since the moment you popped on the scene, so you're not shy around me, but I don't necessarily know how you are with your friends.
Okay. With my friends, I think I'm more outgoing with my friends.
Okay.
For whatever reason. And then when I'm home, I just want to be alone.
See, okay, there you go. So like that whole I want to be alone thing.
That's just angsty teen.
Angsty teen. But you've always been like that.
That's not true.
Yeah, you've always kind of like just been sort of to yourself. You want to be in your room. Really, you'll be in your room, you'll be fine. And then if I don't go up there and see if you're alive, like I won't see you until you have to either come to the bathroom or go to the kitchen, or you ask me for money.
Come on, Dad. That's not true.
That is exactly true. The only time you come downstairs is those three occasions, or if you're leaving. Stop, man.
My arm is itchy.
So, people who aren't nerds, they're out and about. They're doing stuff.
That is a cliche.
All right, so
and that is a stereotype.
And then you like comics and like superhero movies and stuff like that.
Try and tell me that the Marvel movie, the X-Men movie, the Avengers movie aren't some of the highest grossing movies.
There's a lot of nerds out there, man. But I'm saying, so all these things together, taken together.
I can't believe the pot is calling the kettle black.
And you like to write and read books and, you know what I'm saying? Like, who reads books? Nobody reads books these days. You
Dad,
read books. And what's the thing? So on the weekends,
until we cleaned it up, this room back here was.
Why are you telling people the business?
Full of books everywhere, just like a room of books. He didn't know where to put them, so he just put them in a master bedroom.
Don't tell people. That's, you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
All right, so, but we're talking about you. Already, see, I don't even mind. If you call me a nerd, I don't mind.
I don't mind either. I'm just saying.
But so I think you do, because like when I'm saying, Sri, like you have these tendencies that go toward a little bit weirdness, a little bit nerdiness, and it's all good. I mean, listen, not that this should be the measure of it, but nerds are ruling the world. They're running the businesses and inventing stuff and curing diseases. Those are nerds, man. Really?
Okay, but non-nerds are doing it too. And I'm
I
not
guess.
a nerd.
All right.
I just think I like my space, and everyone likes to read and write.
Everyone likes to. Okay. No, all right. If you say so, man. I just think,
What's so funny?
I don't know. I think you need a little bit more self-awareness. You get A's and stuff in school. This is nerd stuff, man.
Okay.
You
But I am
volunteer your time to help others in your clubs and stuff like
That's
that.
being
You
a-
tutor
it's
kids.
being a good person.
Come on, man. That's nerd stuff. If you were a rebel, you'd be out there with leather jackets playing guitars and, you know what I'm saying? Starting a band. You know?
All right. Topic change.
Breaking curfew. You be home on time and stuff like that. Not that I'm complaining. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be those things. But, I think you should know your lane. That's your lane. But see, I would give you that's what I'm saying. I think the idea of being a nerd has expanded over the years. When I was a kid, when I was your age, it wasn't necessarily something that people said that was complimentary. It was very narrow.
You didn't think you were a nerd?
But see, what complicated is
You
that
played football.
right. So jocks weren't necessarily. That was another stereotype. So if you played sports, you couldn't have been a nerd. Well, that's not true. And so what you find is, I just
Clearly.
think the nerd thing. So are you saying I'm a nerd?
Yes.
All right. So what makes me a nerd and not you?
Ugh, where do I begin? Okay.
Because you're gonna start. If you describe me, you're gonna start describing yourself.
That's true.
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't even know where to start. Okay. You write in journals.
You write in journals.
That's not true.
You-
That's not true.
You write in journals.
Um,
Leonardo da Vinci wrote in journals. Okay. Abraham Lincoln wrote in journals.
you like to podcast. You have clocks with the different country times on it. Like we're ever gonna go to Zulu or Beijing.
They were like $5 clocks. All right. I just thought I'd buy them, and I needed some place to put them. That doesn't make me a nerd. Come on. I need to know the time and different time zones.
You have books upon books upon books.
You got to know stuff.
All those books you could just look up with one Google search. Like he'll have a book that says how to change a tire or something. Like it's just like a bunch of how-to books.
Listen,
And he has a book on how to write an index card.
that is not. Come on, man. Tell the truth.
It is.
It's not about how to write index.
A bunch of investing books, economy books. He only wears flannels, jeans, and Converse.
Listen, Mark Zuckerberg.
Wears
What does he
this-
wear?
The same outfit.
Jeans
every
and
day.
t-shirt. Barack Obama wore 2 suits,
Remember that time we
had
tried to
the
wear a tan
same-
suit?
and they went bananas.
I felt
They
bad.
lost their minds. But see, that's a sign of intelligence. Did you know that? Truthfully, like you cut out decision making because making all these decisions fatigues you. Barack Obama's tan suit.
Well, that must be brilliant because according to Lena, I wear the same thing every day.
That's a sign of genius. Look at Bill Gates. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. Look at Barack Obama. All these people. Barack Obama had 2 suits. He had the same several. What's the word I'm looking for?
Outfits, ensembles.
It was the same. It was 2 suits, but it was like he had multiple
shades.
No.
Cuts.
No. The same suit. Like he bought 5 of the same suit. 5 of the same suit.
He just rotated.
And 5. So he had a blue suit and a gray suit, and just rotated. Yeah. That's it. Because I don't want to think about what I'm wearing. Mark Zuckerberg, hoodie, T-shirt, jeans. You know, Bill Gates is going to wear pullover sweater, and some slacks. Listen, I'm trying to cure cancer out here. I don't have time to be wasting about what I'm wearing. So you find something. So that's not nerdy.
I got some new Gap shirts from Gap, and I was modeling them for Mom and Yusef, and they were like, okay, where's the variety?
Where's the variety?
They said I buy the same color shirts. Wow, he looks good.
I mean, he smashed that.
It's too bad they scared him out of ever wearing that again.
I know, like, sometimes, like, Barack Obama, as much as I like him, there's some things he did that I just did not like. And well...
Like what?
All right, so when they were talking about Barack Obama, he was born in Kenya. Where's your birth certificate? And then to produce the birth certificate, I would have said, man, get out of here. Like, I would have never given my birth certificate. You go find it. You go ahead and find it. Did you see that when Donald Trump recently, he's going on an Asia trip?
Yeah, to do something.
Right. So he stopped in Hawaii. Okay. So the people held up signs saying, "Welcome to Kenya." Because, you know, he was saying that Barack Obama was born in Kenya.
That's funny.
I thought that was real funny. But he was cold in that suit. Look at that suit.
He looks good. I think he was top 5 most handsome presidents.
He's a handsome man. Nice smile, nice haircut, lean.
Tall.
Didn't lose any hair, just went gray. Articulate.
I saw
nerd.
I saw this this through the years thing of Obama.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, they tried to make it seem like he was just like losing his mind because of stress.
Right.
Over the years from being a president, but like I feel like he was just getting old. He was president for 8 years.
Okay.
I don't know if you could find it. Could you?
They say, listen, man. I saw this. I just saw something. About all the firsts of Barack Obama. Then it went through this list of like nonsense. He was the first guy
to wear a tan suit.
To wear a tan, like, right? Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
I mean, if he was the first, but yeah. Oh, this was like over the summer, but I watched this movie on Netflix called Okja.
I saw that too.
You saw that?
Yeah, where they had like a hybrid pig or something like that. They it was like manufactured like a super pig. Yeah.
Oh, it was so sad. I was just thinking about it because I had some Oreos today.
Okay.
And my friend who's vegan, she was like, my diet, the only dessert I ever eat is Oreos because it's vegan. And it just made me think about, because, you know, that movie was about, it was like a PSA. They were trying to make people reconsider their meat inclusive diets.
Yeah, I didn't really get it.
Okay, so let me explain for those who didn't see it. So, Okja was about this company, and they were mass producing super pigs, and they'd give, not an embryo, but they'd give like a baby super pig to each to like a poor family in each country, or like a farmer in each country or something. Like there were like 6 of them, and whoever raised the biggest one, that one would be taken to a festival to finally introduce the super pig, like that would be the super pig mascot for the festival in New York. And they'd make the first like super pig meat bacon out of it.
See, I don't think they can hear that. That's what I mean.
Okay. I mean, if they can you turn it off?
Because you can hear it. Is it playing?
Yes. Either way.
I'll just let it play in the background. I won't play the sound.
Yeah. Either way. Yeah. So this one farmer in Korea, rural Korea, he is raising the super pig along with his granddaughter because her parents are dead or whatever. And that's like her best friend in the world, the super pig. First of all, the super pig is massive, and the super pig's name is Okja.
It's like a hippo.
Yeah, it's like a hippo.
Right. It's the size of a hippo, but looks like a pig.
Yeah, it's humongous, totally like friendly, pretty much harmless for what you see, and intelligent. Yeah, it's and like very smart too.
Right, like almost like the intelligence of a chimp.
Yeah, it's like Okja is almost as intelligent as the girl herself. She just can't speak. So anyway, the people come after several years to evaluate each super pig that was dispersed throughout the world that they had these farmers raise.
You gonna tell the whole story? Don't tell the whole story. People gonna want to watch it.
All right. Well, Okja, Okja. It makes you think about going vegan, and
doesn't make me think about it. Makes me want some pork.
Well, it's just they make some of the scenes so sad. Right? Were you not disturbed by a couple scenes? And it's like supposed to be.
Here's where she's saving the girl.
Right, so they get you in the beginning with the, because you start to root for Okja.
Yeah.
And then they take her to the facilities. And then
all right. Don't tell the whole thing.
Spoiler alert.
It's a good movie. It's definitely worth, and it's creative. That's what I like.
Yeah,
it has Tilda Swinton in it. And then the other kid, I don't know the kid's name, but he's like in a lot of things.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal is in it, but he's not the one I was talking about. The one that was like the leader of the anarchists or whatever. I don't know his name.
I don't know his name. He's like kind of creepy looking.
Yeah, but he's in a lot of things.
He was in 12 Years a Slave, and he was the guy who...
He was in 12 Years a Slave. He was in Cowboys and Aliens. Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. With Harrison Ford. He was in that movie.
And also Lily Collins was in it. Or it was either Lily Collins or Vanessa Hudgens. They are the same person to me. And then they had that... someone from The Walking Dead. I don't really watch that show.
Right, this guy.
Who are you?
This guy.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
He's like
though.
Creepy looking.
Right.
He plays like creepy characters. And that's the Walking Dead guy. The
Asian guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She only speaks Korean in this whole thing.
Right. The special effects were out of they were just crazy because the thing looked real.
That's what makes you feel so like. Could you go to a slaughterhouse and not at least feel kind of bad. Like,
There's a saying that you want to eat the sausage but not know how it's made.
right.
Yeah, I'm all for that. Like,
Well, I'm just.
no, I don't want to see it.
It's cruel.
Are you a vegan now?
No, I'm
Okay.
just saying.
No, I mean, if you want to be a vegan, be a vegan.
I
But
know if I'm a
eating
vegan,
bacon.
I'm never eating in either of my houses ever again. So.
We have plenty of fruits and vegetables, right? Okay. This is kind of weird. So how'd you get on that?
Okja?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it. I don't know. I was thinking about good movies.
Good movies. Good movies are hard to make.
Yeah. I find
You just
myself
I know
watching
exactly
more
what I'm gonna
movies
do
than-
tonight
What?
when you go to your party.
Which
I'm gonna go see
started. See what?
all right, so we'll go to 9. All right.
Okay, what?
I can't believe you're going to a party on a Monday. No, I want to go see Thor.
Oh, me too. That comes out on Thursday.
No, it's out now.
Oh, maybe
It came out. It
last-
came out Thursday night,
Oh,
so it's out now.
yeah. I really want to see it. It got like a 90 something in Rotten Tomatoes.
I just want to see the scenes with
Hulk.
Hulk. That's all I really care about.
See, I feel like Hulk. Me and this boy in my class today, we were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
The Hulk movies have no clout. Do you know what that means?
Well, yeah. So the ones they've made so far, actually, one didn't do well, but I actually thought.
It was the best one.
Well, I actually thought it was okay. It was just certain things in it that I felt like they messed that up. It was one Japanese director. He did like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which was like that was, you were a kid then. It was a big film, and I think it was the first Hulk movie, and I like the way he blocked it up, where it actually looked like a comic book throughout the movie. But then there were some scenes that was just kind of like off the wall, even though, I mean, it's a big green guy running around. It was just kind of off the wall, but it was just certain things that I felt made people not like it. So it was good. It was a good movie and a not so good movie in the same movie, which is kind of rare. The other two Hulk movies was just bananas. I can't possibly. I don't know who has the reins now, but I can't see these movies with Mark Ruffalo
Okay.
being bad, because they've been good. Like, they've been really good,
Yeah, no.
but
I'm
only
not
nerds care about that kind of thing. So
Anyway, I was gonna say Hulk seems to be like the most well-liked superhero of the Avengers. Yet, like, he's not really. His movies are probably the least popular. Captain America, boring.
yeah,
Like, he's just a guy from like the 30s. He's like an old man who looks young and can jump really high. I don't know. He's not like, he's kind of useless to me. I don't know. He has to be a leader because he has nothing else. Like, the Hulk is the Hulk. And Thor and Hulk kind of do their own thing.
it's funny because I feel like some of the characters, and I wonder what they were thinking when they first developed the character. Are you sure you're gonna make it?
I don't know.
Because you yawn like 19 times right into the microphone. They're so powerful, they're almost boring.
Like Superman.
Like Superman. Like, Superman has so few flaws and so many superpowers. Like, he's boring. Like, it's
He
he
died
can't be beat.
in like the last movie. He died.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was like you knew he was gonna come back, and it was also like, what the heck? she doesn't, like, Superman doesn't die. Like, it's just like, be consistent. I remember I was watching
you going off on Cap, huh? You don't like Cap. See?
He's boring. But there was
He is boring.
There was like Superman, like a bullet hit his eye and it just crunched against.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Was like,
that's just like
okay,
silly.
then how did he? I know it was a creature from his world or whatever, but come on, like, what are the chances of?
I like those superheroes that are somewhat flawed or they have a weakness, so it puts you on edge. Like, are they going to get out of this? You know, so Batman, to me, I like him. First of all, because he has no powers. His power is he's rich. Right? I just buy stuff. I buy cool gadgets. But even with all that wealth and all those gadgets and the Batcave and the Batmobile, he's still human. He can at any point meet his demise. So it makes it interesting. And then even some superheroes that, like, they still have superpowers, but they're still vulnerable. Like, I like Wolverine. Like, Wolverine can be hurt.
Yeah, he can't. Can he die?
It's hard for him to die, but yeah, he can die. He can die one way. Most assuredly is what they say. He can be decapitated,
like sliced in half.
So if you cut his head off, he'll die. Because he can't
regenerate. Like a cockroach?
Because he can't regenerate. Because he has metal bones. They put like this metal called adamantium or something like that on his bones, so he could be indestructible and he heals. Right?
Oh, that's what. Well, I remember in X-Men, the beginning one, the prequels.
Okay.
I don't know what to call them. What do you call them?
Yeah, prequel.
It was like the second one that came out. What the heck is it called?
First
Days
Class?
of Futures Past.
Okay.
And I forget like the context because I haven't watched it in a while, but he wakes up and he's in like the 70s or the 60s and he's in like a waterbed with this girl he slept with or whatever. And her brother comes in and he's like, I'm about to kill you or whatever, and he's got his boys, and then Wolverine is like, all right, take this, and like has his, like, whips out his claws and it's just bone, but they were shooting at him and he was still healing from it,
right?
And like the bullets would fall out of his
skin.
Yeah,
because that was his healing.
Yeah, that was nasty. Oh my god. It was unsettling. That was the worst part. But I like the Marvel characters best because, especially like the mutants, the X-Men.
Right.
Because they're like, a mutation isn't like perfection. Right? And there are so many, it's like a mutant is like the antithesis of like a perfect person. And then like, there are so many different ways you can make someone a mutant. Like, there are only so many superheroes.
What would be your mutant power?
I like Professor X. I like his
Oh, that's deep. Because you think about it, like, he can hear everybody's thoughts. I don't want to know what you're thinking, man.
Only if he chooses to.
I guess. And it seems like his head is. Matter of fact, you saw Logan? Did you see Logan?
No. Oh, I did. Was he with that Asian anime girl the whole time? The one with the red hair? Oh, I like Mystique. She's just like forever gonna have an identity crisis because she is like an ugly, scaly thing. Okay. Naturally, see, she's so ugly. But
no, so in Logan is where Wolverine died. So it's the last time that.
Oh, he's like dead forever.
Probably not. I'm sure they'll bring him back in some other movie but set at a different time. So, the guy that played Wolverine, who I actually hated it. I like him
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. I like him as an
like
actor.
6'4".
Yeah, and Wolverine is not 6'4". That's
He's supposed to be a stocky, angry man.
a small was part of the character. You can't have a 6'4" dude playing a 5'3" dude that's supposed to have a Napoleon complex. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Anyway,
You know, someone said I had a Napoleon complex the other day.
you're an angry, nerdy girl. Angry. You like to stay in your room.
That's not angry.
Yeah.
That's not angry. But yeah, I think I like Mystique's power. 'Cause you could just be the president and do something to get yourself impeached, and then you'd have to be impeached.
What? I miss that transition.
Mystique, she can be whoever she wants.
Oh, I see what you mean. So she become the president
And then
do
lies under oath or something.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to go the mile for it.
Right. You know what my mutant power would be? I would
What?
be the world's greatest businessman. I would be Jeff Bezos. And then build rockets and cure cancer with my foundation.
Why? They definitely have a cure for cancer, but I theorize that they.
So you're a vegan conspiracy theorist. Oh my goodness.
Where'd you get the vegan from? All I said was Okja was a good movie.
A vegan conspiracy? I don't know, man.
But Magneto's cool. He's just so evil. It's because
He's mad. Did you see what they did to his people?
Well, yeah.
Come on, man. You can't be killing somebody's parents and all your community, put them in concentration camps and gas chambers, and then expect you not to have an attitude about it. You know what I'm saying? Magneto is misunderstood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they tell black folks, oh, Jim Crow, that was a long time ago. Get over it.
Yeah.
Slavery. You were property back in the day. Get over it. Same thing. I actually like the way they do Magneto.
I never said I didn't like Magneto.
Because he's down for his people. He's like, yo, I'm down for the mutants.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
But I don't know. I think Professor X was a little flaky. Yeah, he was soft, yeah.
All right, it's 9:00. You want to go to your party?
Yeah. Can you pick me
up? Is
up?
Gonna be a bunch of nerds there? A bunch of other nerds?
Possibly. It's a play kid party.
It's a what? So here's a funny thing, right? So I go into Starbucks, local Starbucks, and I run into your cousin.
Oh, please don't tell them. Don't embarrass him.
And those are your people.
That's my cousin.
That's some straight nerdy stuff, but it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that they can be out and not have to hide their love for Dungeons and Dragons.
It's Pokemon, first of all.
Or Pokemon. But that's some nerdy stuff, man. Like, so they're out and about.
Pokemon is cool if you play it on the DS.
I'm going to tell you what. So, and then we'll end it. There's a guy, and he's very popular on YouTube. And maybe you've even seen him. I'm going to look for him. But he goes to Stevens. There he is. Marcus Brownlee. You know who this is? Mm-hmm. But he goes to Stevens Institute, right? Your cousin goes to
NJIT.
Okay, NJIT. Now, here's a kid that just liked gadgets, right? And a few years ago just said, hey, I'm going to just talk about the gadgets on YouTube. has 5 million subscribers, and based on the views, like for instance, so here's a video, 1.5 million. So he gets like 1 million views, 2 million, 2.7 million views on all his videos. You know how much money he's making in his dorm room, talking about gadgets, doing nerd stuff? He got to meet Neil deGrasse Tyson. I haven't gotten to meet Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Maybe one day.
He's traveling the world. I mean, and literally just look at all his videos. They're all about gadgets. Living that nerd life.
But Dad, everybody is into like this still appeals to everyone because everyone and their mother has an iPhone.
But you can't talk about I think like a normal person just like picks up the phone and uses it, but they can't tell you why the resin of the glass on it is.
Well, there must be 5 million nerds I'm not one of them, because I would never sit down and watch this.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
But you do. But I'm gonna tell you what you watch. You watch those hair videos, right?
Okay, because it teaches me how to do my
That's
hair.
nerdy stuff, man. Most people just go to the.
That's not true.
They go to the beauty parlor or the doobie shop, but you want to sit there and know the intricacies. And see, that's like, you talk about my books. How many books do you have? How many books are you reading right this second?
Just 2.
One
is for school. One is for school.
Nobody reads. Only nerds read books outside of school.
That's not true. It's Born a Crime. And it's a funny book, so it doesn't even count.
Okay. All right. We didn't even talk about Homecoming, but that's okay.
Because it's just, there's nothing to talk about.
All right. So, peace to the people.
Peace to the people.
All right.
You didn't do that horns.
That's because it's not hooked up. All right. We'll do it. Okay, we got to do it again. We got to get this system working, Shree.
You have a lot of apps. Don't do the catch me outside.
Okay. All right. Peace to the people.
Peace.